Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are watching this and sipping on something delicious, let me know in the comments section what you are drinking on. I have a spicy jalapeno margarita. It was kind of a hot day again, and so I thought this sounded really good and refreshing. I put some fresh lime juice in there and a little bit of club soda. It's really good. So if I keep drinking this, you know why, because it's really good. If you guys are drinking something good, like I said, leave me a comment. We have a lot to go over here tonight. And spoiler alert, I finally have a Vineyard update. I swear, I'm pretty good with technology, but I have been struggling to get some Vineyard update videos posted on here. I don't know what happened. It happened again today, but I figured another way around it. But when I try to take videos from my phone and put them on my computer, they turn this like neon green. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. But today I figured it out. I have a non-neon green update of the Vineyard that I'm excited to share with you later. But first things first, I want to go through what we have going on the next week or two here, because we've got a big week and a half-ish ahead that I am beyond excited for. And first off, I want to start with my beautiful t-shirt that I am wearing. So I've got some of the Ground on Corking swag here already. I got to show you guys my shirt, Ground on Corking 2022. So we got the shirts in today and I snagged mine right away. Mel had me pose for one of the photos for her Facebook, but I'm still rocking the shirt. Figured I'd rep it tonight. So if you don't know what the Ground on Corking is, I love this slide. Favorite slide. I love the confetti. The Ground on Corking is happening next Saturday, the 20th, and it's going to be from 9 to 2. We've got a food truck. We've got the radio station coming and doing a live broadcast with music. We have the Rock County Cancer Coalition. I'll go through all this, but save the date. Hopefully you guys can come here for the Ground on Corking. And if you couldn't tell from my t-shirt, we've got t-shirts available along with some other merch that I'll show you here in a little bit. So save the date. Hopefully you can join us for our Ground on Corking. Then for this week, we have only a couple of events going on here. Nothing too crazy, but we do have some pretty crazy slushy flavors that are definitely good mixed together. So this week for our wine slushies, we have margarita and strawberry lemonade that you can see pictured here. But in the middle there, that's the two of them mixed together. They are very good mixed together. And if you can't tell, I'm on another margarita kick, so I'm really excited about the margarita slushie. I should have snagged one of those from work before I came home. I wasn't thinking. But I also went to the Vineyard between the winery and coming home. So it probably would have melted, but oh well. I'm going to keep sipping this one because this one's delicious too. I love adding the jalapeno wine to my margaritas. Okay, so these are the slushy flavors for this week. If you haven't heard, we have a brand new wine. It's called Back to School. It is the August wine of the month, and it is a peanut butter and jelly wine. So we've got Concord grape wine as like the main base of it. Concord grapes are, what they use in grape jelly pretty much. And then it still didn't have like the super jelly note to it. So we decided to throw in some raspberry wine into it. And that made a world of difference. It definitely gave it that like jelly taste and smell. So there's a hint of raspberry in there. And then, of course, some peanut butter, natural flavoring. And the good news about the natural flavoring is that it is allergen free. So if you have any kind of nut allergy, you can still drink this wine. It doesn't have any actual peanuts or nuts in it. So it is just the flavoring. And so you don't have to worry about if you have any nut allergy or anything. So we have been asked that question a couple of times with some of the other flavorings too. So all the flavorings, the company that makes them, they're allergen free. So if you don't want to risk it, I totally understand, but they claim that it is allergen free. So we've got the back to school wine. I know quite a few herd members have been trying it. If you guys have tried it, let me know here in the comments section. Heather says she's so excited to drink hers this weekend. I know of a few herd members who picked theirs up last weekend and have already drank theirs. So sounds like Heather's going to be drinking hers this weekend. If you guys have cracked your bottle open or had some at the winery, let us know the feedback, what you think. I know some people can't get over the peanut butter flavor. They're just not peanut butter fans, but I definitely am, and I think it's delicious. So that's my unbiased opinion of it. So that's our wine of the month. Our cocktail of the month is the watermelon mule. It's super simple to make and delicious. It's the watermelon wine from the summer collection, ginger beer, fresh lime juice, ice. Pour it all together. We've got recipe cards for a bunch of the different summer collection cocktails and our other cocktails with the mixers. So we've been working hard trying to keep those recipe cards stocked up. And this is a good one. I love any kind of mule. The other day, a woman was in last week. She had never had a Moscow mule, any kind of mule before. And so she got the raspberry one and loved it. She ended up buying the raspberry and was going to go get some ginger beer. So it's a good drink. I'm not going to lie. It tastes really good. Jody says that their bottle of back to school will be open this weekend too. Laura had a glass of back to school today. Yes. So it's been a big hit. This one sounds really refreshing though right now too. So, okay. So that's what we've got going on for like our monthly whatnot. For this weekend, for our events, we have Wino Bingo on Friday night. Our friends from Cadillac Ranch Rescue are going to be coming on this Friday, August 12th at 6 p.m. And then again in 2 weeks on the August 26th. They'll be calling Wino Bingo. And maybe fingers crossed, they'll bring out some kittens. I don't know. Probably not, but we've got another event that I'm going to get to here in a second where there's an even stronger chance of kittens. But Cadillac Ranch Rescue, they'll be coming these 2 Fridays, calling Wino Bingo, and they're a great rescue. We should have Angela, the head honcho of the Cadillac Ranch Rescue. We should have her back on because she has such a great personality and is such a fun person. So I know Bingo is going to be a good time on Friday, and she'll be able to explain much better than I can all the amazing things they do. But the name says it all. They are a rescue. They rescue adorable kittens and put them into good homes. Okay, so we've got that going on Friday. Saturday, the pet love continues with Yappy Hour with the Humane Society of Southern Wisconsin. They're going to be coming on Saturday from 2 to 4. We're going to be doing some drink deals where a portion of the proceeds from that time frame are going to go to the Humane Society of Southern Wisconsin. And fingers crossed, they're going to be bringing some little animals with them, either kittens or puppies, whatever they got available, I guess, for adoption and whatnot, and weather depending too. So hopefully they'll be bringing some little adoptable pets along with them. But either way, they're going to be there, and we're going to be raising some funds for the Humane Society on Saturday afternoon. Then come Sunday afternoon, we're going to have Tim O Grady back. So Tim is going to be playing Sunday from 2 to 4 as well. And Tim has like a country twist to him with a little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. And so Tim is a local, I believe he's based out of Janesville, and we've had him out to the winery a couple of times. He always brings a great crowd and puts on a great show. And we've also seen him the last year, and I guess last 2 years now. The last 2 times they've had Rock the Grounds. He was at that event. So he's a really popular, great local musician. We're excited to have him back on Sunday, the 14th. And I'm sure we've got him for a few more dates coming up. But if you're looking for something fun to do on Sunday, this is your answer. All right. I'm just so excited that I have my Vineyard video finally. And so I'm going to put that on. And meanwhile, I'm going to go grab the rest of the merch for the ground on corking so that I can show you guys that after the Vineyard video. So, but you just wait till you see the vines. They are looking so good. I am so excited. Here we go. These are the stakes for the driveway. So these pink stakes are the center line of the driveway, and they go towards that porta potty way ahead. And then we've got all the vineyard on this side for now. Here's a quick update on the vineyard. These are all the marquette vines. Looking good. All the metal poles are in, but we are waiting on the guy to come help install all the wood end posts. So right now you can see the vines just are the end, but sooner than later there will be wood posts on each end of the rows. And that'll really make the vineyard look amazing, but the vines are looking good. We do actually have some grapes growing, believe it or not. These are the marquette. I'm really tempted to sample one of these. I might just have to pick one. Look at that. It looks so good. Here we have some of the grapes. The Itasca. They look so good too. I'm gonna have to come out here with the Brix meter and test the sugar level on these guys. How good did those grapes look? I honestly didn't think we would be getting any grapes this season, and I don't know, we're not quite sure if we're going to be doing anything with them. There's really not a ton out there. There's like some of the vines, like you saw there, have like some good clusters on them, and then some don't have any grapes on them at all, which is totally fine. Those are only 1-year-old vines. But I mean, you saw that those grape clusters look amazing for 1-year-old vines. They are killing it. So we've got the grapes are growing along well, and we are beyond excited for you guys to come out to the ground uncorking. And we'll definitely be doing some vineyard tours / self-guided tours. Like you're there, walk around and enjoy the vineyard for sure. Okay. So speaking of the ground uncorking, I already showed you the shirts. All the goodies came in. And so we've got this cool photo of the stuff, but I couldn't resist bringing home a bag of them as well. And we did have some people ask if they could get the stuff. They're going to be out of town. They've got stuff going on. They can't be there on the 20th. And quite a few people asked about that. And so we created just a merch bundle. So if you aren't unfortunately able to be there on Saturday the 20th to celebrate with us, you can still get all the goodies. And so it's tickets are available then for that. So you get all this fun stuff that we've got here. But I want to show you guys all the stuff. So we've got the wine glass. I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. Oh my goodness. So this is the wine glass. It's got the logo on both sides. Then we've got the bottle tote that holds a single bottle. And then the bottle of ground uncorking, sparkling. The label is like this cool metallic label. It matches the shirt, of course. I could really open this up and do that with the margarita. Then this thing is what I am honestly the most excited about because it's a 2-in-1. I really wanted for the ground uncorking to get a custom corkscrew, and I found this one online, and I have honestly never seen one like this before. So right now it's in bottle stopper mode. So you can just, once you open a bottle of wine, you stick this in and it's like a cute little bottle stopper. And then before you even open the bottle though, this twists open and ta-da, it's a corkscrew. So we've got custom corkscrews for the ground uncorking, and then the cap screws on and it becomes a wine stopper. So I thought that was pretty genius. Like I said, I don't think I've seen one of these before, and I've seen a lot of different wine goods. And then this bag just kind of like completes the set. Like, how fun is this little set to take to a party? Plus your glass. So I'm really excited with how all the stuff turned out, and hopefully you guys will be too. And I'm going to be wearing this t-shirt like every other day, but don't worry, I did order 2. So I'll add them into my t-shirt rotation. But I think that covers just a real quick thing. We do have the different packages. So if you want to come to the event, I mentioned earlier that if you can't come, just get the merch. We do have 2 different ticket options. So the toast ticket is for one person, where you get all this this fun swag that I just showed you guys, plus a t-shirt, lunch, and a glass of wine. The VIP ticket includes all of that and a bottle of the ground uncorking sparkling. We can't call it champagne, unfortunately, but it's kind of like a semi-sweet. It's not quite as sweet as Sunday Funday, but it's not like a dry champagne. So it's just right, hopefully. So then with the VIP, if you get 2 of all the good stuff, plus the 1 bottle of the limited edition wine. So if you guys have any questions about the ground uncorking, don't be afraid to message us. Leave a comment here. We are getting really excited. Like when I showed you the Vineyard video, and honestly, like, we haven't been out there for like a week, and it needs to be like mowed and cleaned up a little bit. So it looked amazing in the video, not gonna lie. But once we get out there and mow and clean up before the event, it's gonna look even better. This weekend's goals, we're gonna finish building the giant corkscrew. I'm also super excited about that. We're gonna have a giant corkscrew for the ground uncorking, and of course, photos are not only welcome, but encouraged. So everybody will get a chance to get a photo opportunity with the giant corkscrew. And we'll have games there. So I mentioned earlier that the Rock County Cancer Coalition, they are going to be there. So the way it works with alcohol permits is nonprofits can apply for permits to be at places like parks, etc. Well, since the Vineyard and future building site is just that, just a vineyard and future site, we as the winery can't get a permit for it, but thankfully our friends at the Rock County Cancer Coalition can, and they offered to help us with this. And so thank you to them so much, because then we are going to be able to drink said champagne, sparkling wine, and other fun drinks. Mel today, so another thing, so we're going to have the sparkling wine, of course. We got to have the bubbly to celebrate. And then we're going to be coming up with a specialty cocktail for the day. And Mel was making up a version of it today, kind of nailing down the recipe. And it's got gold glitter in it to go with our golden black and red theme here. And the drink was so pretty. So stay tuned. I'm sure she's going to be posting photos and videos of that any day now. And so that's going to be a special cocktail at the event. We're going to have, we decided another thing we're going to do for the Rock County Cancer Coalition. Miko and Rudy are really excited about it too. If you guys can hear them barking, it's not Amazon or anything outside. No, they're excited about this. But we decided another way to help raise funds for the Cancer Coalition for helping us out with this event is we are going to do a cork pull too. And I'm really excited about that. I've been to a couple different events where they've done stuff like this, and I am the first one to put my money down and get a cork and get a mystery bottle of wine. So we're going to have like X number bottles of wine and X corks. And of those corks, so you'll pull a cork and you'll get cork number 5. And then there'll be a bag with a mystery bottle of wine in it that's got the number 5 on it. And that's going to be your bottle. So, and then we're going to, donate half of that to the Cancer Coalition. So it's going to be another fun part of the event. I'm planning on bringing the bag sets out. There's going to be a lot going on. There's a lot that I'm excited for, but I am a big pizza girl, and the Pizza Fresca food truck is going to be there serving up pizzas, and I'm really excited about that. The radio station is going to be doing the live DJ, which is going to be really nice. They can MC the event for us, make sure everybody knows what's going on. So we've got a lot going on for the Groundwork Corking. Ethan commented, I'm working there 2 days this week. So Ethan's going to be working this week. Ethan, you didn't let me know what you're drinking tonight. Are you drinking Margarita Monday? What you got in your wine glass? I know he stopped in this afternoon, or this evening, I guess, and stocked back up on his drinks. Okay, I think we've covered most of the ground uncorking. We have so many different things going on with the ground uncorking that I probably missed something, but don't worry. We've got lots of coverage of it on the Facebook page, on our website. It's the event of the year, I think, at least in my book. Okay, one thing I want to touch base on is we are doing a special summer sale while supplies last. So, because we already started bottling fall collection today. And so we've got the summer collection wines here that are 10% off now while supplies last. Again, if you're a herd member, you can add this 10% to your herd discount. And so then you get 20% off the summer collection wines. So we've got that sale going on for now. We also have coming up here a comedy show on August 25th. I believe that's 2 weeks away from tomorrow. That's going to be an after hours comedy show. So it's happening at 7:30. It's a Thursday night. Christian is going to be the MC again. And I was working on getting the comedians' names, and I failed, you guys. I obviously know Christian's name. And then one of the gentlemen, I believe his name is Jake. And then we've got 2 other folks that are going to be coming in. I know Christian's the one who's organized it, and she's got good taste in comedians. So trust me, it's going to be a good show. It's only $10 for the tickets, so you really can't go wrong. And of course, there's going to be wine, and the tickets are limited again. Last time we really limited them so that way everybody could have a table and lots of space, and it worked out really well. So we're going to super limit them again. Once we get this new building up, we can start doing some bigger shows and have more room. But in the meantime, we have our limited space, and so get your tickets. I know we've got like a little receipt printer that prints all the online ticket orders, and it was blowing up with comedy tickets today. So they are going fast. So make sure to get your tickets before the show sells out, since it's going to be limited. So that's on the 25th. Next Thursday, the 18th, our book club will be meeting at 6 p.m. to discuss The Lager Queen of Minnesota by J. Ryan Straddle. And so that is the book for this month. And then if you've got a good week here. So if you want to come and join us for book club, please do. All are welcome. And we'll be announcing the next month's book. We do like a book a month, and we meet one Thursday every month, usually kind of towards the end of the month. So like the 18th-ish. So this is the book for this month. I'm not going to lie. My mom has been reading it, and she said randomly that the font of the actual physical book is really small, and so she's been struggling to read it. But I have yet to download it. I've been reading a funny book in the meantime that I need to finish before I crack into this one. But book club will be meeting next Thursday. The next Friday, we will be doing round 2 of pop culture trivia. I hosted pop culture trivia last Friday, and some of the questions were hard. I feel like pop culture is kind of like my category in like general trivia. I can usually do well with the pop culture, but man, I would not have done well with the pop culture trivia for this last week. And I swear they didn't cheat. Lakin and Stacy played last week, and they were the winning team, along with Lakin's husband, Jake. So apparently they are the pop culture experts. So if you're looking for some teammates for next weekend, Friday the 19th, you might want to hit up Lakin or Stacy, because they did win last week on the 5th. Okay, let me double check. I think I covered everything. Like I said, with the ground uncorking, there's like a lot going on. So I probably missed something. Right now, hopefully you saw in the video. I'm going to try and post that video separately so that you guys can rewatch it and whatnot. They have these pink stakes in the ground. They've got the whole driveway, and then there's like a roundabout kind of thing, and then the parking lot, and then the building too. They've got everything staked out. The driveway is 2-lane. So the stakes that you saw, those are the center line. And so there's like 2-car width the whole way. And then there's this roundabout thing that the fire department had us put in so the fire trucks could turn around. And so then there's a circle in the center that I really want to try to figure out, like a cool fountain, or maybe we can get some like giant deer statues to put in the center of the roundabout. We got to do something cool, And then the building. So just for fun, I'll have to post it later. It's not the best video since I was driving, but I was videotaping and driving through what will eventually be the tasting room. So I did a quick little video. I didn't add it to this one because this one was like a nice one of the driveway and vineyard, but I was driving around the property, and I'm like, I'm just going to drive right through the tasting room. So I got my phone out, and as I was driving, I did have one hand on the wheel, and it's not like there were any people around. So I don't normally videotape and drive, but I couldn't resist creating a little fun video of me driving through the tasting room, because sooner than later, I'm not going to ever be able to drive in that spot again. So it was kind of fun. And then I got all those grape videos. I'm serious about bringing out the sugar meter and testing to see how those grapes are coming, because the one that I tried, I did that one that you saw that I picked in the video, I did eat it. It was delicious. It wasn't super sweet yet, so they're definitely not like ripe and ready to be picked to turn into wine tomorrow, but I mean, they were good. So we're gonna have some good grapes from that vineyard for sure, because those are only 1-year-old vines, and they were some good grapes. So I'm excited. Okay, it's time for me to just go drink my margarita. Miko and Rudy are wondering who I'm talking to, I'm sure, like they always do every week. That's all I've got for this week. I hope you guys are going to be able to join us for some of these fun events that we've got going on, or even just for a glass of wine. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. In the meantime, cheers. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.